Hey guys, it's Hey Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to build a lake boat house. So this video is going to be a mix between a ugly block-ling house and also a subscriber suggestion. So shout out down below to Brian Axel who requested that I build a lake house that's in the middle of a lake, and also Oak Runner who requested that I build something with acacia planks. I've decided to mix the two today because acacia planks are quite bright and colourful, and I think that really suits a water theme build. And I am doing my lake house as a houseboat because I think if something's right in the middle of the lake, it's probably floating as a house, not probably stationed there so much, so that's why I'm doing a boat. For the base of your boat, you'll be wanting to do the cyan hardened clay. I'm doing these as kind of like a rubber flotation device that are floating the houseboat up. You then want to also build the foundation as stone slabs the whole way around like this, and then you'll want to have a one slab edging as well. Also, if you don't like the look of the cyan hardened clay flotation device, you're more than welcome to just remove one block and have it one block, but I think the two gives it a better effect. Also, you'll probably be building this in the middle of the lake, so it won't be as shallow as it is here. For the main houseboat, we're kind of going to go for a stereotypical lake house look, but with a kind of modern twist on it. So I'm using the acacia because lake houses, when they're built on the side of a lake, are typically very natural materials. They use a lot of stone and also timber. So that's why I'm going with the acacia planks here today. And that's also why I've gone with the stone slab on the bottom. We're going to have lots of sharp corners on our house and also lots of windows to make it quite bright and open and make it feel like a seaside houseboat. People who live on lakes are typically there to enjoy the view, so you want to try and emphasize windows and high ceilings. My walls here I'm building 4 blocks high, but we'll skip ahead in a second and do the second story floor as well. Wall, sorry, not floor. But yeah, so here is my second story floor wall. We're just doing acacia as well. It's only going to be on one side of the house, and this is because it's going to be our bedroom. You are more than welcome to carry this the full way around if you want. I'm just having this. I always have to build just one bedroom houses, don't I? I probably should do bigger one day. But we're going to also break into our walls a little bit just like this because we're going to be making a slanted roof on our house, and that will be the base of it. For the roofing of our house, we will be doing a quartz kind of like little overhang trim. The reason I do quartz for something like acacia is because it is quite a bright colourful block, and because it is orange, it is really hard to find blocks that will mix with it. The way I learned when I did art in high school was that white, black will go with everything, so if you're not sure on what to do, go with white, and it is true. If you can't find something that matches, white will always do you well. For the main roofing of my house, I'm going with the grey stone brick because it looks tiled, and then I will be doing a quartz trimming all around the edges. I will also fix up that awkward looking block that's to the side there as well. So you can see that I have now fixed up the block. All I simply did was made that row of staircases and put a quartz stair there and a slab there, so it looks like a very natural kind of slant now. I've just kept the roof very flat because I don't want it going too high, but we're going to be doing some windows now. I'm doing white for the window panes because I like the look of white because it's quite seasidey and beachy and like water. You could do 3 high like that and then do a kind of ceiling window, or you could just do the ones like I'm doing now, which is what I'm going to do. But remember, I said I'm adding lots of windows, so I will skip ahead and show all the windows I do. I'm just making sure the place is very bright and airy. There is a door for our little back deck there. But yeah, so we'll do a bunch of windows and you'll see how bright and will look. So now that our windows are done, we're going to focus on a few more details now. We're going to start focusing on the deck area. Typically people on houseboats are there because they enjoy the water, they want to enjoy it as much as they can, they're very outdoor kind of people. That's what I find in my city anyway, where we do actually have a lot of houseboats. So we're building a little kind of patio cover here. I'm simply using the acacia fence posts because I think houseboats aren't like yachts. They're not super fancy, they're meant to feel like a home. A lot of them will have wood trimmings for patio covers and things like that, so that's why I have gone with the oak, like the panels here, the wood. Obviously if you're building a yacht, you're more than welcome to make it feel more modern, but I think for houseboats you need to make it feel quite rustic, so that's what we're going with. I'm also just adding some very simple kind of details to the house now because you can't do too much with it. So to add some details, we're just simply adding some window trimmings with staircases upside down along the tops there. And on the bottom one here where I can, I'm also adding a bottom trimming. I will also remove these windows up the top here because I don't like how you can see the stone slab there. So there is kind of the main exterior of the house. You don't want to do stairs there either because you can't join with panes. But we'll go into a few more details very soon. We're going to be doing the ceilings on the inside, which I will be doing acacia planks because you do want to try and hide that stone brick, so I'll be using slabs and staircases for that. And for the flooring on the inside of my house, I will also be making it grey carpet because it's quite light. When I tried doing different colours of planks, it was too contrasting, and when I tried doing acacia flooring, it's too much. So I think the grey carpet's kind of a nice middle ground for that as well. Grey is very neutral, and it's also that same idea that it's very bright, it's very light, it feels airy and very like a waterside home. I've also done the flooring for my second floor there, which I will cover in carpet when I get to doing my interiors, and I'll speed up in a second and show you. So here is the finished product for my houseboat. So I've added lots of plants on the outside because when I look at houseboats, I tend to find that a lot of them actually keep potted plants on the outside. That's what I find anyway, and I think it also adds a little bit of colour and greenery to your house when you can't normally have that on water. I've added some details here to the side of my boat, so I've got a little ladder down to the water. You could also add a little kind of like a dinghy, we call them dinghies, like the little metal boats next to the house. I've got the cobblestone little like the fencing there for a railing, and Brian, if you want to make your passage to the land, I would be using the blue glass blocks. As you can see, when you look from a distance, I'll replace it with the proper blue though. You cannot see it. It blends in so well because it's basically a perfect match, and because the glass is see-through, it just looks like water. You can barely tell, especially from a distance, you won't even know. I would just do the dark blue glass along the whole way if you wanted to make a really secretive passage, just like obviously get rid of the water that is on the inside as you build it. If you wanted to add more details to yours though, I would probably be doing a color palette of like probably the blue, the quartz block, and also the sea lantern, just because I think they're all quite natural and neutral looking like water tones. You could also do glowstone though and cover it in blue glass as well, it's up to you, but that would be the way that I would build a secret passage that goes under the water to the land. A few more details now. Like I said, lots of pot plants. I've also added a outdoor entertaining food area because a lot of people will eat outside when they're on their boat. Again, you want to try and emphasize it being open, bright, and enjoying the outside. I've got a iron bar up there for a guttering, my little dining area I've got outside there. My front door I did jungle because I like the contrasting colour to the acacia and how it's closed off but it's still open. This front design here is actually kind of like the little steering wheel design I made because houseboats are driven. So that's my little kind of my steering design. I've got a little lounge room here. I've put curtains over the windows for privacy there by using white banners. I've got bookcases, a TV. My kitchen I have for a splashback a window, which I think is really nice, again emphasizing the idea of being open and really enjoying that view. All my colours you'll notice as well are whites, blues, light greys, things that are really bright and mix well with the idea of a water home. Upstairs, again, the bed is emphasizing the view by facing the windows. I've got some carpet on the flooring now. I've got some picture frames and a very simple like quartz headboard with a little pot plant and also some bookcases. But there you go. So that is my lake houseboat design. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's quite a cute little house and I really like the use of acacia. I think it really actually suited it. But comment down below and let me know what you would like me to build. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And like always guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.